What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. So I'm here today to talk about The Real Housewives of Salt Lake City, Season 4, Episode 16, Mysteries Revealed. So be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and let's jump right on into it. And I know, I am very behind on this. This was a phenomenal episode. Everyone's talked about it already. It was it's been memed to fuck already. A really great episode. I'm lagging because on Wednesday, the day afterwards, I caught a flight to Boston. I'm here right now. I had a ski trip up in Maine, and I'm from the desert, bitch. So I ate shit like crazy. I had fun, but it was like, I just kept falling. But, yeah, I had a lot of fun. I'm still here in Boston. That's why background's a bit different. It's like the one spot I could do it. I'd be a little bit quieter because I have roommates and shit. I was trying to be annoying because I'm visiting. But yeah, anyways, I'm here to just chat about Salt Lake City. And right now, obviously the whole reveal about Monica was the main thing. Heather, her because this came out because of Heather and, what she kind of began to notice and set into motion and whatnot. So it was just a great collaborative episode. Everyone showed out. And the biggest question right now is Monica gonna return for season 5? Allegedly, the other ladies were we are not filming with her ever again. And at first people were kind of well, why? You know what I mean? I'm just jealous because she's popping off. But now, we're seeing the context that, oh, Monica fucking confirmed to be a part of this troll account. And there was some stuff on social media recently, some speculation about oh, Monica took Salt Lake City out of her bio. Lisa Barlow was tweeting shit oh, season 5 will be the best season yet. Things get better when you take out the trash. Some shit like that. So that's one major question. It's also how did this happen? You know what I mean? How did someone running a fan account wind up on the show? Did production know? Did production hear murmurs about it? And now they're but now it's confirmed. Were they in it the whole time? There's a lot of questions about it. And I will add that, this reveal came, very late into the season and whatnot. Monica I'm still, a fan of Monica. You know what I mean? Kind of damn, she has these bitches celebrating her fucking birthday. She's on vacation with them. And she was a part of this troll page against them. You know what I mean? It's iconic conning. You know what I mean? But to the ladies, the core 4 and Angie K and whatnot, it looks like Monica, conned her way into the hearts of America. You know what I mean? While it's just crazy. And may add that I don't think, if it had gone down on Beverly Hills, Atlanta, New York City, Potomac, it would have gotten leaked so fucking quick. You know what I mean? The only franchise I think could hold something this big down would be Salt Lake City and maybe Miami and Dubai, because it's kind of early on for it. But this news would have leaked so fucking quick on any other franchise. You know what I mean? But yeah, so it was a great fucking episode. I know you've seen it already. You've seen some of the recaps and whatnot. But let's kind of just chat about it a little bit. So it opens up with the mess, of course. Everyone's going back and forth, calling each other dumb bitches. You're a liar, blah, blah, blah. Just this whole madness, super chaotic. And usually when that happens, because it happened on Miami fairly recently as well, opened up with the madness at the Mother's Day brunch, and then it rewinded by 3 days. It'll usually be 3 days earlier, 24 hours before. You know what I mean? This was only 8 hours earlier, so it was a fucking full ass day for these bitches. And that morning, it's super chill. Whitney's venting to Monica about how Heather was refusing to talk to her after the incident at the bar. And Monica tells Whitney that Lisa said something about how Whitney was being dramatic. And Whitney's super taken aback by this because she's Lisa Barlow is super fucking dramatic as well. So why is it okay for her to be dramatic but not me? So she's kind of in that kind of mode. You know how Whitney is. Before heading out for the day, Whitney approaches Heather to apologize. And Heather says that she's still confused because she's I showed you your parts of the book before it was even published. I took a portion out because you wanted me to. What's the issue? And Whitney's well, I just didn't see it in this light until, I saw it in actually public. I don't know, even though she saw what was written beforehand, I guess she didn't see how it could be misconstrued or seen as a negative until after it was published or some shit. I think that Whitney was cool with it, and then someone who Whitney knows was like, oh, Whitney, how do you feel about that? I would be so pissed. So I think that's kind of what it's giving. Like, someone got into Whitney's ear and was like, oh, like, I feel like Heather exploited you. Like, if that happened to me, I would feel this way. You know what I mean? I think that's why Whitney is, like, taking issue with it now. So it's really confusing. I kind of feel for Heather because, like, she had Mary take issue with what was in there about her. Having Whitney take issue with it, and it's like not even bad stuff, you know what I mean? But that's part of the struggle. I mean, you can tell your truth and whatnot, but others could take issue with it, especially if they're in a part of the fucking equation. So there's that. And Whitney reiterates that just felt exploitative when she read it, because Heather was just a paid photographer doing something for Whitney as a gift to her husband. It wasn't this like, paint me like one of your French girls, Jack thing, like Heather kind of made it seem in the book, allegedly. I don't know. They kind of work it out. And after Heather and Whitney reconcile, they all head out to ride mopeds. We learn that Meredith hasn't driven a car in forever. Heather says she hasn't driven since 1987. And they ask Meredith, like, Meredith, when's the last time you drove a car? And she can't even answer that. Like, she has no fucking idea. Afterwards, the ladies split up to shop. And Heather is with Angie K and Monica. And conveniently, they both forgot their credit cards at home, so Monica pays for them. There's some speculation about, like, ooh, did Heather do that to, like, get back at Monica? Because Monica allegedly owes Heather all this money at Beauty Lab and whatnot. So there's that, just a little side note. And 1 hour after returning to the resort, we get that scene of Heather. She's in Bermuda, she gets a call, and the person's confirming that Monica is, like, Reality Von Tease. She's the one who's, like, who, like, hasn't paid Heather or some shit like that. Like, confirming that Monica is, like, not her friend, essentially. And she's like, we're here celebrating her fucking birthday, and she's not who we think she is. It's, like, this whole fucking emotional moment. Production storms into the room, and Heather's super pissed off about that, which I totally get. You know, she could have been fucking naked or, like, I don't know. They're like, nope, the show comes first, get the footage. So she kicked them out of her room and whatnot, and it's hella suspense. We immediately fast forward 4 hours to everyone getting ready. We don't really get the context just yet. We just kind of skip over it. We'll go back to it in a minute. And Heather speaks on the devastating information she got, and that it's super big, and that she just needs to, you know, play her cards right. And at the Bermuda Triangle themed dinner, the ladies begin playing a game with some of the little Mormon dolls that they made a few episodes back. And it's just so, like, symbolic almost like just those little, like, Easter eggs, if you will. I don't fucking know. And with the dolls, they're gonna be playing a game in which they all addressed unsolved mysteries that they have with one another. And Whitney starts off by confronting Lisa about her dramatic comment about Whitney. And she points out that Lisa is very dramatic, and she asks, why is it okay for you to be this one way, but not me? And, you know, afterwards, Meredith asks Heather why she didn't get more support, like, on this trip while she was going through it. She's like, you know, me and you've been friends for a long time, and I was kind of having my feet held to the fire, and you weren't there for me. So it's kind of all addressing, like, the issues that they have. Lisa and Heather both respectively, like, you know, kind of apologized. And then Heather homes in on Monica, and she asks, who is the real Monica? And Heather says, the real Monica is someone who really doesn't want to be our friend, but wants to profit from our lives and our pain. And at that point, we rewind to the dramatic scene at the beach with the core four. So after Heather got the news confirmed and got ready and whatnot, she called Whitney, Meredith, and Lisa to the beach. Super fucking dramatic. It's this whole thing. And she confirms that Monica is Reality Von Tease. This page that started by going in after Jen Shaw, but eventually it started expanding and going after all the ladies. She says it's Monica who runs this page. And the ladies are shook. Like, just the expressions on their face, you can just see it. It's just like, they're shocked by this fucking information. And Heather also says that she uncovered Monica's Beauty Lab scamming after hearing about the whole DM situation between Monica and Meredith. She's just like, things just kept adding up. Basically, like, things are kind of sketchy. Heather notes that, you know, at first I thought that Monica was super honest, super forthcoming, and just like, you know, an open book and whatnot. But now she's realizing, no, she relishes in that kind of information, even about herself. She weaponizes information and everything. And, you know, I'm always kind of wary of people who, like, just kind of lay it all out on the table like that, because it's almost a strategy of, like, hey, I'm so honest. So if you share these secrets, you can keep these secrets more secret. I don't know if that makes sense. But something you kind of wary about. And Heather kind of pointing that out. Hindsight's always 20/20, you know what I mean? So she's talking about that. And Heather says that her hairstylist, who is also close with Monica, spilled the tea about Monica being Reality Von Tease. So it's another thing. Heather had this hairstylist who knew the entire time and never told Heather. So, yeah, Heather confronts Monica at the table, and after initially denying it, Monica says that's not true entirely, admitting that, you know, her being the troll account is partially true. And Heather says that she infiltrated the friend group, and Heather's also like, we're here celebrating your fucking birthday when you are a part of a troll account that's attacked all of us. And we're here at dinner with you? What makes you think that's okay? Like, they're so angry because Monica just duped them. You know what I mean? And this whole season, we've all been cheering Monica on. Like, can you imagine how fucking mad they are? Like, Monica duped all of them, and then these bitches have to sit there and watch us all fan out over Monica. It was fucking, like, can you imagine how mad they must be? And it doesn't end there, because Meredith chimes in, and she accuses Monica of being in the store with Jen Shah when one of the clutches was conveniently stolen. And we see the footage. I think Monica had different colored hair at the time and everything. It was, like, just a lot. And Monica's like, I didn't steal the clutch. And Meredith's like, I didn't accuse you of stealing the clutch. But you did say, oh, I've never been here before, when Meredith had Monica at her store earlier this season. So she's like, you lied. You're being deceptive. And all ladies are kind of chiming in at this point now. Monica says that the account was run by multiple people, and they were on a mission to take down Jen Shah, and everyone else was just collateral damage. Sorry. And once Angie chimes in, Monica says, oh, you were all up in the DMs. You're, like, you know, reacting to our stories and whatnot. And we see, you know, footage of this. But the thing is, Monica was like, oh, Angie, I'll talk about how you're involved with the account. And she's like, I'm not involved with the account. I'm fucking reacting to your stories. But yeah, so we do see that. And Monica says, everyone here, they're all like, oh, you run a troll account. Oh my gosh. But they were all up watching their shit, DMing them, being their biggest fans and everything. So it's a complicated kind of thing. Monica then says that Tanisha, Heather's hairstylist, was the one who started the account. And ladies demand to know exactly what Monica did with the account. And she takes a moment to, like, devilishly calculate, like, craft her answer. Like, what can I say? Like, how can I reveal a chunk of what I did while still, like, keeping our shit secret? And she admits, yeah, I provided videos of Jen Shah that are recorded while I was working for her. And this sets the ladies off, but Monica's like, don't treat your employees like shit. That's the kind of thing. A lot of people involved with the account appear to have had direct ties, some of the ladies, like, have worked for them, and it's, like, crazy. Like, just the amount of infiltration, and Monica got in and won people over. Like, I still would, I would never want to film with Monica again. That bitch saved this season. Salt Lake City is on top with the Housewives game right now. You know what I mean? And it's crazy. Like, I don't know. I would love to see Monica come back and just kind of see what comes of this. I don't know. What do you think? It's just, I'm just trying to get some good TV, damn it. And yeah, everyone's super pissed. They're saying Monica was deceptive and she lied and invaded the truth. Lisa tells Monica to get the fuck out of here. And Monica, she's like, no, you get the fuck out of here, Lisa. And Heather stands up and she's like, no, we are actually friends. And we have actually dealt with this bullshit time and time again. Like, you don't get it, Monica. And while giving her speech, Heather reveals that Jen Shah gave her the black eye. Basically saying that, you know, they've been through a lot as a group. They'll get through this together. And she demands for Monica to leave. And it's like, we all knew that Jen Shah gave her the black eye. But now Heather's confirming it. The other ladies don't appear to have known, and it's just this whole thing. Heather tells Monica to leave. The ladies all rally around each other. In the confessional, Monica teases that there's much more to the story. She was like, I wanted to say so much, but they weren't going to listen to me. So, we'll just bring it to the reunion. And this bitch brings a fucking burn book to the reunion. It's just so corny. It's like, girl, I had a fucking burn book when I was like 15 years old. Like, girl, shut up. You know what I mean? But yeah, it was a great fucking episode. I'm very late with it. Again, it's the best fucking recap. I'm out of my element a little bit. I just want to kind of get here and talk about it and just not fall too far behind. But yeah, that's it for this episode. Thanks so much for watching. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks again. Bye.